Hi viewer, we're preparing a dough. Stuff it with very cool meat stuffing and it will be delicious. It's very close to our regular dough, but there will be trick in it to have better result and proof it with minimum amount of yeast. Let's see the ingredients. For the dough, I have 4 cups of white flour, 2 cups of whole wheat, 1 tablespoon of sugar and half teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of yeast, 2 cups of warm milk, 2/3 cup of vegetable oil, a bunch of thyme, it's 1 ounce, black sesame for garnishing our pastry. The ingredients for our stuffing: 2 pounds of minced beef, 4 ounce diced carrot, 3 ounce diced onion, 2 ounce diced celery, 2 ounce peas, and 1 ounce chopped coriander, 1 ounce of vegetable oil. The spices for this stuffing: we need 1 teaspoon cardamom, 1/2 tablespoon salt, 1 tablespoon curry, 1 teaspoon black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon allspices, 2 bay leaf. It's very cool to make the dough. It's like you're massaging your hand and this is simplest way ever to do the dry time. I'll put through the step all the powder, thyme, flavor our dough. We got fair amount. I can combine my flours, and let me start with the milk. I need the sugar in this. I need the yeast. So this is the technique. So start working. I'm gonna create a small well. I'm gonna add 2/3 this oil. Reserve a little bit for the filling. I'm gonna add my milk. Start working. See my fingers? I'm gonna add a bit at a time. I got warm water. So all the liquid together is 2 cups. Either milk mixed with water, it's fine. The reason for us to add milk, to make the dough soft. Now start kneading. I'm adding 3 tablespoons of water at the time. One hand get tired, we use the other hand. If we don't have enough liquid in the dough, just wouldn't proof right. So you could feel it's too much resistant, so you can wet your finger and add a bit of water all over. I'm heating the oven behind me for the dough to relax, so we start working with it. I put it in hold 170 Fahrenheit. We got nice dough here. You look through it, it's all moist, and you see the green color through it. It's our time. You notice how I add the water? I'll let it sit in the oven 170 degree Fahrenheit half an hour. Then we can prepare our paste. I want to cook the filling. I'm gonna start with the leftover vegetable oil, 1 ounce. I'm gonna raise the heat. I'm gonna add my carrot. Yeah, add the peas. I'll steam them for 5 minutes, then we'll continue. I added the spices and they start dividing the meat grain like so, so we will not end up with lump sum of meatballs and evenly shaped. So I have my mincemeat already browned. Gonna add my veggie back for it. Mix it. Let all the flavor combine. Gonna cover it for 5 minutes. Then we carry on. Now we will portion the dough. I'll put some oil. What we're gonna do with the dough, we need to get small pieces out of it as even as possible. I'll explain. I cut all the dough I have. I'm gonna rest it back in the oven for another 10 minutes, then we start working with it. Very good. We turn off the heat and we cool it down and start. It's still warm, but now we can add the cilantro or coriander. It doesn't require cooking. I want to have the fresh taste inside my pastry. You're gonna try it. You have twist of oriental taste. Very yummy. We'll cool it further and more. Here the dough expanded a little bit. It's relaxed, so it's ready to start working with it. I bring my dough, 3 pieces. Flatten the first one. Bring the third one. The second one, flatten it as well. But the third one, make it flat as well. All dipped in the oil first. Make sure there is oil in between. Put it on the top of each other. Now I start rolling my dough. I'm creating 3 layers of dough on the top of each other so they buff easily. Lengthwise. Lengthwise. Like so. Bring my filling. We need to fill this dough lengthwise. 3, 4 spoons. We have to be careful since the filling is still hot. All secured in the edges. Bring this here. We have enough oil, so I'm gonna put a little bit on the other tray, flip it around with my oil hand. I'll put some sesame, black sesame on the top. Then we'll put it on the baking sheet. Then we carry on until we finish the whole quantity. I just wanna give a tip when we roll our pastry. It's based on layers, right? So you saw how we roll it. Now how we fold it. fold it from one side, the other side, and this side, and then we roll. We roll until we're done, and we see there is nothing on the end. Then we put our sesame with the finger. I put my finger in the sesame, get them all here, stick them in the dough. That step is very important. Then we rest it here. We don't fold it very tight, we fold it little loose so there is air in between the layers. So we made 11 pies. We'll put them in the oven at 375, and then we put the broiler on the top to make them shiny. Let's do it. They are ready now to go under the broiler, so I'm gonna spray some oil on the top. I'll put them under the broiler on low heat to get some more color. We got our pie from the oven. It's nice looking as we see. We're gonna cut it and see how it's look from the side. See the layers of the dough. Smell really delicious. Present you this individually, whatever you like to go with it. I hope you enjoy my dish for today. It's really good for picnic if you just want to bag them as they are. It's a nice sandwich, or you cut them and present it to a friend. Let's try it. It's very fluffy, very close taste to the beef pastry because you feel the layers under your teeth. Curry flavor is still there. Chef Isaac. Chef Isaac. Enjoy your time. Subscribe if you like my cooking. See you next time. Bye bye.